There's videos everywhere telling you to obsess with the first 48 hours. Don't change the title. Watch your video on repeat. Don't share it with friends. You follow all these stupid rules and you still wonder why nothing's growing. The truth is the algorithm doesn't care about any of those myths. It only cares about if your video is good enough to deserve the views. I know this because a single upload I posted with no first 48-hour hacks, no email list, no ads, it made me over $25,000. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the 4 things that you actually need to do after you hit publish to make sure that you know if it was actually good or not. I call this approach the post framework, and it flips everything that you've been told about post upload strategy on its head. In the next couple of minutes, I'll break down the 4 phases inside it, and once you see how they work together, you'll never look at the upload button the same way ever again. First, I wanna make sure that you're not shooting yourself in the foot. No amount of upload strategy can save a video with a weak idea, terrible script, and a dead thumbnail. That's why I built the creator bundle. It's literally half price right now, and it's a growth accelerator that's designed to help you position your video for success every single time you press publish. Inside, you'll get my exact scripting AI that I use to script every single video, my thumbnail templates that I use for my clients and my own channel, plus logos, fonts, animations, and so much more. It's linked down below. You can use it alongside these 4 steps I'm about to teach you in this video. And when you combine the 2, that's when the algorithm starts just doing all the heavy lifting for you. So let's talk about the post framework. Remember what I said earlier, views don't come from a single upload. They come from a chain of actions. This framework is how you design that chain with intention. By the end of this section, you'll know how to engineer viewing sessions that make the algorithm push your content deeper into browse and suggested, how to train YouTube to understand exactly who your video is for so it keeps recommending it for weeks, how to stack engagement signals so the system sees your content as high value, and how to read the data properly so every upload is stronger than the last. If you can master these 4 pieces, you'll stop crossing your fingers after you hit publish, and you'll start controlling what happens next. So the first P in post is path. Most creators think the video ends when the watch time ends. It doesn't. YouTube doesn't reward videos, it rewards sessions. The only thing YouTube cares about is how long a viewer stays on the platform. And if your video leads them deeper into more content, it's going to push your channel way more than anybody else's. This is why it's called a path. Don't just upload a video, design a journey. If you've not already watched this video on the exact 4 videos your channel needs, make sure you save it for later. Here's how you do it. You need to add end screens and a call to action at the end of your video that lead your viewer onto the next relevant video. Pin a comment linking to a deeper dive on the same topic, or cards related to videos like I just did. Add a playlist with all your related videos and link it in all your descriptions and anything that's relevant. It's not too late for you to start implementing this right now. Go back to your old videos, link them together so that you can start driving traffic to each video. All of this is just telling YouTube that when people watch your videos, they don't just watch one, they binge it like Netflix. And binge is what YouTube wants, so binge gets promoted. O in post is optimize. The second piece is all about helping the algorithm figure out who this video is for. Most creators ruin this step without even realizing it. They send their videos to their mates, their family, or post it in random Facebook groups, on their Instagram stories, and then they wonder why that their retention sucks. YouTube uses early data to see who else might want to watch it. If your first 100 viewers aren't your ideal audience, the platform will learn the wrong thing and stop pushing it to the people that you want to watch the video. Here's what I do instead. I'd still share the video, but with the audience that you want and where that audience lives. This could still be your friends if they're the relevant person. This can be still on your Instagram if it's the relevant audience. It all depends on the relevancy. Sending it to your mum to get that 1 full watch time isn't going to help. If you don't have any options to share it, just let YouTube do its thing. 100 views from the right people is better than 1,000 views from the wrong one, because the system will just build its signals around the people that started to watch it, and it'll just find more and more people like them. Again, this is where that scripting AI is going to help you out massively. It's going to make sure that your script is aimed at the right person to help you get the best performance. S, stat. Once your video's out there, the next big thing is engagement. Views, from the most part, is just a vanity metric. But on YouTube, comments, likes, shares, they're indicators of a good video. Videos that get engagement, good or bad, get shown more. So here's how to stack those engagements. You need to prime your comment section. Pin a question or something that sparks discussion, and just reply to every single comment. Every reply just doubles the comment count. Use hearts and likes to boost quality comments to the top, and make sure you add timestamps so people can just skim through your video. This actually keeps people watching for longer because they can just pick and choose where they want to watch and they end up actually watching your video. This sends a clear message to the algorithm. People don't just watch your videos, they interact with them. And that's a powerful ranking signal. The final piece is where creators completely lose the plot. Track. They either don't have enough data to make rational decisions, or they panic, overthink, start editing titles, changing thumbnails, and convincing themselves that the video's dead. The truth is, the early data is just the algorithm trying to find people that might like your video, especially if you're a smaller channel. I've personally had videos that have sat there for a month before getting 20, 30K views. The goal with tracking isn't to react, it's to learn. So here are 3 things to keep your eye on when you're tracking your videos. The click-through rate versus your average click-through rate. Was the idea good? Was the packaging strong enough? Retention curve. Where are the viewers dropping off? That's where your next video needs to improve. And the traffic source. Was it in the browse section? Suggested? Search. This tells you where you need to double down. Bake those insights into your next video. Don't try to fix the current one. Use it as a data point to make your next video stronger. This is how the pros grow. You're not chasing perfection on one single video. You're just trying to get better and better for your next one. And that's the post framework. P is the path. You're making sure that the viewer binges all of your content. O is for optimized audience. You're making sure you know exactly who you're talking to in your videos. S is the stack. You're showing YouTube that people actually care about what you post about. And T is to track. You learn and evolve with every single upload. These 4 steps turn post and pray into a growth system. And the best part is that they compound. Every single video that you post trains the algorithm more. It teaches you more, and it sets the next video up for even more success. Imagine what happens when you run this playbook for 10, 20, 30 videos. Your videos don't just grow, they literally compound. Each one feeds the next. Your traffic snowballs. Your channel stops relying on looks and builds predictable momentum. When you stack that up with strong ideas, sick titles, and good videos, that's when the algorithm stops ignoring you and it starts rewarding you. Look, most creators just post and pray, but now you know better. You know that once you hit post, that's just the start. If you run the post framework on every single upload, you're not just making videos anymore, you're building a system that compounds views. It speeds up the chances of your channel growing. It trains the algorithm to work for you, not against you. Imagine a library of 30, 50, 100 videos, all designed to keep viewers watching longer, consistently teaching YouTube who your audience is. That's how small channels turn into businesses. I know the 1% of you that are actually going to take action on this. You don't want to waste your time scripting poor videos with terrible ideas, bad packaging, and thumbnails that nobody clicks on. So go grab the creator bundle now. It'll help you position, script, and package every video before you upload, so that these 4 steps hit even harder. You don't want to make the same mistakes that I did. I picked this video just for you. It shows you when I was praying and posting. I break down exactly how I turned one video, a single upload, into 25K by accident, and how I missed the opportunity to turn a viral video into a life-changing moment. So go check that out and start implementing this into your system. If this video shifted how you think about YouTube, hit subscribe. The next one is going to show you how to profit from it.